નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. સ્ટેન્ડર્ડ 8, સબ્જેક્ટ સાયન્સ, ચેપ્ટર 3, synthetic fibers and plastics. Dear students, today we'll discuss plastics as materials of choice. See, what is the importance of the plastics? You know that today, if you think of storing food items, water, milk, pickles, dry food, etc., plastic containers seem most convenient, suitable, most convenient. It is most suitable or personal needs. Yeah, this is because of their lightweight, lower at price, good strength, and easy handling. So, what this all tells? So, it tells us the uses of plastics. You know that the plastics are of many uses. See, we are storing the food items in the plastic containers. Then, plastics are used in the cars, aircrafts. Aircraft means you know that it's a vehicle able to fly by support, gaining support from the air. And spacecrafts also we are knowing. It is a vehicle or a machine designed to fly in the outer space. So these are all uses. The list is endless if you start counting articles like slippers, furniture, and decoration pieces. Okay, see, these are all. It is all uses of the long list will comes. So these are all the uses of plastics. Why plastic is used in the more nowadays? Why plastic is used more nowadays? Why? Because this is because of their lightweight. See the character, lightweight, lower price, good strength, and easy to handle. So due to this purpose, plastic has got more importance. Okay. Now the question is also arises here: why plastics are? Why in the cars and aircrafts and spacecrafts plastics are using? The question is because here it is lighter in weight compared to the metals. You know that metals are solid, they have weight, and also very costlier also. So, okay, here given being a lighter, it is compared to the metal. Plastics are used in the aircrafts and spacecrafts. Okay. Now we'll discuss what are the characteristics of the properties of plastics. What are the characteristics? First one is plastic is non-reactive, does not show any reaction. Second, plastic is light, strong, and durable. Durable means it comes longer time, lasts long. And third property is plastics are poor conductors. So these are the three main important properties of the plastics. Now you will see that plastic is a non-reactive. See, these are all characteristics. So you know that metals like iron get rusted. Iron, locand you are saying, when left exposed to the moisture in the and air. So when exposed to the moisture and air, it get rusted. Rusted means corrosion takes place. See, outer layer will be damaged, okay, or destroyed. Reaction with the air or moisture. So they are not, but plastics do not react with water and air. But plastics are not reaction with any water or air. So they are not corroded easily. So due to this, plastic is got what you are saying more importance. That is why they are used to store various kinds of materials, including many chemicals also. So even chemicals are also storing in the plastics. So this is a plastic is non-reactive. Now second property is plastic is light, strong, and durable, comes more longer time. Talk to your parents, grandparents about the types of the buckets that were used in the past. What is the material of the bucket or mugs you are using today? What are the advantages of using the plastic container? See, all this what? Due to because plastic is light, strong and durable due to this character. Since plastic is very light, strong and durable and can be molded into different shapes and sizes. Can be molded means can be altered, designed into different shapes and sizes. It is used for various purposes. Plastics are generally cheaper than the metals, very less in the price. So they are very widely used in the industry for household articles. Okay. Now next one is plastics are poor conductors of heat. So this property. You learn that plastics are poor conductors of heat and electricity. So when you are passing the heat to the plastic, so it does not flow it. So that is why electrical wires have plastic covering. So you see the electrical wires, they have the plastic coverings. And handles of screw also. See, you are seeing the screwdrivers. That is also made of plastic. The reason because they are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Okay, even the frying handles of frying fan are also made of plastics. Okay, students. Now, did you know is given? Plastics find extensive, very widely used in the healthcare industry also. Healthcare industry. Okay, healthcare means maintaining and improvement of the health. The healthcare industry. Some examples of the packing the tablets, you know that's the packaging of tablets, threads used in the stitching the wounds, an injury, wounds means injury such as cut and hurt, syringes, so this is a medical device that is used to inject the fluid, and doctors' hand gloves, and a number of medical instruments, plastics are only using, correct or what? Now, special plastic cookware means utensil used for the cooking is in the microwave ovens for cooking also. See the plastics only, plastic cookware is only using. In microwave ovens the heat cooks the food. You know that in microwave the heat cooks the food but does not affect the plastic vessel. So it will not give any reaction to the plastics. Okay, so that is why these are all wide uses of the plastics. Now you see the Teflon, Teflon. It's a special plastic on which oil and water do not stick. So oil and water will not stick to that. So it is used for non-stick coating on the cookwares. So you know that the which one bikes and cars. So all these are for coating Teflon is using. So it is giving protection to the vehicles. Okay, so these are all these uses of the plastics. Now you see fireproof plastics. So fire will not affect. Although synthetic fiber catches fire easily, it is interesting to know that uniforms of firemen have coating a melamine. You have already learnt melamine, melamine in plastics, to make them flame resistant. Here opposing the flame, so flame does not allow inside. So that is why they are wearing the flame resistant plastic. So this is the one property of melamine. See, last time the melamine you learned that. So remember, this is also one property of the melamine, fire proof resistant, okay, or flame resistant. Now we will discuss plastics and the environment. So these are all what you studied earlier. All these are the properties of the plastics and uses of plastics. Now you will see plastics and the environment. So is the plastics environmentally it is a good one or friend or what? So you know that when you go to the market we get usually things wrapped. Double wrapped means say covered with paper or other materials, coverings in plastic or packed with the polythene bags. That is one the reason why plastic keeps getting accumulated in our homes. Ultimately, plastic finds its way in the garbage. See, these plastics, what are the problems of using the plastics? Disposal of plastic is a major problem because it affects the environment. So you know that when you are throwing outside or it does not mix with the soil or it does not decompose by any microorganisms. So plastics are the nowadays major problems to the environment. See, dear students, a material which gets decomposed through the natural process such as action by the bacteria is called as biodegradable substances. See, question will be there many times asking what do you mean by biodegradable and non-biodegradable substances. So your answer is a material which gets decomposed. Decomposed means broken into small pieces, then ultimately it mixes with the soil by the natural process, by the bacteria, such as action by bacteria. It's called as biodegradable substances. For examples what? Examples vegetables, fields, fruits, leftover foodstuffs. So these all cottons and a material which it is not decomposed by the natural process is called as non-biodegradable substances. See the spelling also. Bio, biodegradable. Okay. So what will comes here? Non-biodegradable, glass, plastics, metals. Okay. Now look the types of the waste and approximate time taken to degenerate and nature of material. See, fields of vegetables, fruits and leftover foodstuffs. See, it decompose nearly takes 1 to 2 weeks. So that is why it comes in the biodegradable. Paper, it takes 10 to 30 days to decompose. So biodegradable. Cotton cloths, nearly 2 to 5 months to decompose. So this is also biodegradable. Wood, it takes 10 to 15 years. Biodegradable. Woolen cloths, about a year it takes. Biodegradable. Tin, aluminum and other metal cans, 100 to 500 years. So non-biodegradable, it does not decompose by the microorganisms. Plastics bags, see, several years there, the time not mentioned, you are up to 100 to 500 per year, totally not there given any years. So non-biodegradable, see, these are all very harmful to the soil or the environment. See, this all. Okay, so before throwing, you have to take care of them. Okay, now we'll see. So remember these names and time and nature of the material. Now see that since plastics taken several years to decompose, see here plastic is decomposed given, but it takes too much, but it is not by the natural or bacteria. Takes place by other methods like chemical methods. It is not convenient friendly, so it is not friendly. It causes environmental pollution. So it causes environmental pollution. Besides, the burning process in the synthetic material is quite slow, and burning material also quite slow. It does burning also takes slow, and it does not get completely burnt easily. So not burning completely, and in the process it releases a lot of poisonous fumes and into the atmosphere, causing the air pollution. So these are the problems of using the plastics. So that is why plastic is not environmentally friendly. Not. So avoid the use of the plastic. Say, dear students, say here given avoid means you have to reject it. Give less importance to use of the plastics as far as possible. Okay, minimize you have to do it, minimizing. So make use of the bags of made of cotton. So instead of that, what you have to use bags made of cotton or jute bags, cotton bags. So when you go for shopping, the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected separately. See, you know that now what is biodegradable and what is non-biodegradable. So you have to keep them separately and dispose separately. Disposing, throw it. Disposing means what? You have to dispose or throwing materials, you have to keep separate place, separate containers. Practice this at homes also. So practice at home. Okay, why the reason you are knowing? So you have to contribute towards reducing the use of the plastics. It is better to go for recycle the plastic waste. Recycling. You have to give for recycling. Most of the thermoplastics can be recycled. You have studied thermoplastics. So recycled one. Okay. However, during the recycling, certain coloring agents are also added. Okay. For recycling, they will add some colors to attract the items. This limits its usage, especially for storage. So this will less use in the or given not giving so importance to for storage of the food. Okay, now as a responsible citizen, say as a good citizen, responsible citizen, so we have to use the 4R principle. See, dear students, a very important one, very important one. See, remember 4R. What is the 4R principle? Reduce, reduce. So you have to minimize, reuse, use it again, recycle, go for send for recycling one, recover, taking energy from the waste that cannot be used any more times, recovering ones, alternating your energy you have to use it, recovering, develop these habits which are environment friendly. See this, what are the 4R principle? So this one, reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. Okay. Now you see here. Have you ever seen garbage dump where animals, especially cows, are eating garbage? You know that you have seen sometimes outside on the road. Cows and other animals are going for eating the garbage, waste of materials, what you have thrown. In the process of eating the food waste by swallow materials like polythene bags wrapped of the food. So that is why what they are doing, they will swallow it, they will take inside. Can you imagine the plastic material chokes the respiratory system of these animals? CHOKS, chokes means the blocks the respiratory system or forms a lining in their stomachs, walls of the stomachs, and can be the cause of their death also. So that is why we should not throw on the road or outside. The polybags as carelessly thrown here and there are responsible for clogging the drain also. Drainage system also it is blocking too. Sometimes we are very careless and throw the wraps of chips, biscuits and other eatables on the road or in the parks or picnic places or on going by the bus also as a responsible citizen. So this all you have to keep in the mind not to throw and we should dispose it in the proper containers. Okay, students. So these are the good citizen. As a good citizen, we have to practice the rules of this. Okay, practicing should be there. And here, what is fiber wise? See, write a note on fiber wise. So remember, students, very important one. Do not throw plastic bags in the water bodies or on the road. So these are all we have to practice it. Do not throw plastic bags in the water bodies or on the road. Take a cotton carry bag or a jute bag while going the shopping. See, this also you have to practice. And third one, try to minimize for the use of the plastic materials. So you have to give the less importance to the plastics. And instead of that, use steel lunch for box instead of the plastic one. See, these are all very important. Fiber wise is given. Remember also, dear students. So you have completed these lessons. Okay, dear students. Now, so we'll go for next lesson. Okay, till that, goodbye. Thank you for joining us.